What's good, y'all? It's your boy, FC Claps, aka Fortnite God, aka FC Claps. Well, no, aka Fortnite God, aka Fortnite Claps, man. I have been through. Well, no. First of all, I'm sorry, guys. Let me clarify. I went through a huge like downfall in my life, right? I'm not downfall, like okay, my bad. Let me actually speak with common sense. I came on here today because I haven't posted on YouTube in a minute. You know, I usually be posting like my gameplay and all that stuff, but I took like what was it? Hold on, let me see the last time I posted a video. I'm sorry, guys. I took. Let me see. Oh man, one thing. Let me see. Um, which was okay. So basically 6 months ago. 6 months ago was the last time I posted a video or posted anything on YouTube. But I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me fix my camera. I don't like this. This I don't know. It's weird. Okay, so I can see me a little. Anyway, um, anyway, I So I guess story time. Story time is what. So I've been gone for a few months. You know, because of other stuff and stuff like that. Like I've been like I recently just got back. Well, no, not recently. This was like 2 months ago, but it was like at the beginning of the year in March. Um, I started talking to a girl that I know, and I'm not gonna say her name. You know, that's all I can say. I'm not gonna say her name. I'm not gonna put her on blast because emotion shouldn't get in the way of anything. You know, especially I'm not gonna say it ended on. I'm sorry, I'm fucking sweating, but I'm sorry, guys. Look at the fan on me. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I should have just set up before. There we go. I'm so sorry. And if the fan kind of like fucks with the audio, I'll see what it is right now. But so I got into a relationship with this girl. Um, for more info, she was my ex. I known her for 8 years. I known her since high school, technically, and she did me bogus. She did me bogus. So I kind of been through a little bit of a slump. You know, I've been I've been trying to go through it. You know, I think I'm making positive progress. You know, a lot of people can sit here and tell me that smoking and drinking doesn't help. Like I've been doing that ever since I met her. So I mean, there's no point of trying to tell me what the fuck I can and can't do. I'm a grown man. Like you ain't finna sit here and trying to control me. But I'm sorry. Back to the moral of the story. So I got back with her. She had a child already. So her, her baby daddy was still in the picture. You know, I basically was the homewrecker, I guess you could say. But and me doing all this, I basically I got the short end of the stick. She used me. She only loved me when I had money. You know, it is what it is. She cheated on me with her baby daddy, which, it is what it is. I'm not gonna, I could sit here and probably say that I didn't cheat on her. I loved her with everything I had to give. I tried. I even bought stuff for the kid, and the baby. The baby's the baby, man. What are you gonna do about it? So, like, I loved her. I did. I'm still kind of hurt because I think we could have handled this situation better than how it was situated. She could have just been, more open with me and telling me, like, hey, look, I don't have feelings for you anymore. Instead of cheating on me. And, like I said, I wasn't really surprised though. I was more disappointed because you expect more, but this time I was just expecting less. Like, and the only reason I caught her was because my gut was telling me something. If your gut's telling you something, you should just follow your gut. And yeah, like, she texted her sister some dumbass shit. I looked through it on my iPad because I only did my iPad because it had service on it because she didn't have enough money to get a phone. My sister paid for our weekend getaway at a resort. Like, she was like, bring her and the baby, and we did that, and it was fucked up. Like, and then the little bit of money that I still had, like, I probably had what, like, probably like 350 to my name at the time because at that time I recently lost my job. They fired me for time theft, which I tried to explain to them that I told, like, that's another story in itself. And the reason I came on to YouTube to talk about it is because, I figured this is a good way for me to, get what I have to get off my chest out there. Like, so, am I still hurt? Yeah. I'm not gonna sit here and try to hide emotion because at the end I'm a human being. It still hurts me because you could have just fucking, been honest with me. But it is what it is. I'm not gonna take any more than that. I somewhat started getting back on my feet a little bit. I lost weight. Um, I started losing weight. I was like 260. I'm like, no, I'm sorry, not 260. I was like 360. I'm like 325 now. So I mean, I lost a little bit of weight. I lost like almost 40 pounds of weight. So I'm proud of that. And I also made new friends in the process. Basically, like, I expanded my circle of my friends. I'm grateful for everybody that's been in my life because, for one, my boys now they teach me loyalty, and I got love for them. Respect, like, I respect them, even though. Well, shout out Reso Reckless, man, for real. Um, I basically, I've been trying somewhat to get back on my feet. I've been just doing job applications most of the time. I've been trying, and you know, nobody's hiring right now. So it is what it is. I'm not gonna, but I am gonna get help from a friend pretty soon. So I will see what's to it on that. So yeah. Then I also I'm doing Uber Eats at the moment. You know, it's it's all right. I'm not too. It's cool because I have my own schedule, so I don't need to clock in. But the thing is, like, I fucked up my sleeping schedule bad. Like, I'm dead ass. Like, I'll be up all night. Like, I will wake up literally today. Like, as today too, I woke up at fucking 4 o'clock in the afternoon. and I won't go to sleep till like 8 in the morning. But I will sleep from 8. Let me see, 8 to 9. That's one. 9 to 10. That's two. 10 to 11. That's three. 11 to 12. That's four. 12 to 1. That's five. 1 to 2. That's six. 2 to 3. That's seven, and 7 to 4. Yeah, that's 8 hours. I sleep 8 hours. I sleep through the whole day, basically. So when everybody's going to work, I'm basically going to sleep. But I need to fix my sleeping schedule. I know there's something I have to do. Another thing, I couldn't pay. I couldn't pay a lot of shit. Obviously you're not making money, so what the fuck you gonna do? I had to figure out a way to live somehow. I'm dealing with 4 dogs and 2 cats, and yeah, sure, I'm gonna say it. I'm still living with my mom. I'm still living with my dad. I'm still living with my parents. You could take it the way you could take that the way you want to take it, but I'm trying my best to move. Find my own place. Do better for me. You know, but yeah, and then I'm gonna be in therapy next month. I'm gonna go talk to a therapist. I know, like, I feel like I don't need it, but I think everybody's been encouraging me that it's a good thing for me. Just to get your emotions out, get whatever you have pent up inside you. And I'm an emotional person. I am. I will say that I'm an emotional person. I I express my emotions a lot. I try to express my emotions to her, and look how that worked out. She found out she had type 2 diabetes. I was there for her, but she didn't appreciate it. Um, yeah, guys, that's just how life's been going for me right now. Um, I've been just, I just been making money. I just been focused on making money, and I'm gonna start going to the gym because it benefits my health. And honestly, I want to get in better shape. I want to work for something better and become the better person of myself. I have some goals. I do have goals. I want to get tatted, for one. I want to get tatted. I got a couple of tattoo ideas I want to do. Um, I want to get a car. I have a car right now, but it's technically my dad's. It's just it's in my name. But yeah, I want to get a car. What I'm going for is probably yeah, a Daytona Challenger, basically. A Dodge Daytona Challenger. That's what I want. And I know it's a high goal for me to get, but I'll make it. I always find a way to get what I want. As you can see, you know. But yeah, so I mean, that's how life's been going for me so far. I've been going out to the bar. I've been hanging out with my friends a lot. I've been trying to take my mind off all this stuff and just making money. If I had advice for anybody, I just say this, and I know it's been said a lot, but chase money. Don't chase women because it's scary. It's scary because you never now. Me being who I am now, I don't know if I'll ever be loved. I don't know when a woman loves me. Like, I don't know when to like. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say, like, now I'm at that point, guys, where I'm just like, I don't know when a woman is actually trying to love me or when a woman is just trying to use me. Like, I stay to myself now. I don't really show my emotions to anybody. Like my family, I don't show emotions to them either. Like, I keep to myself. I keep to myself. and I know a lot of men do that, but it is what it is. I gotta just roll with the punches, and because life don't sit there and wait for you to. Life doesn't sit there and wait for you to become something. You have to do it on your own. You have to have the motivation to do something with your life, and that's what I'm trying to do. Trying to find motivation. You know, I had a couple of suicidal thoughts. Don't get me wrong. But I fought through it. I got little ones that look up to me in my family. I'm being the youngest out of four children, and then being an uncle to what is it? Four nieces. No, I'm sorry, four nephews and three nieces, basically. So yeah, I'm 21. I'm going on 22. I'll be 22 in November. But I'm glad. I'm glad that God has given me this opportunity to basically everything in my life. I see everything in my whole view of life is different now. I see everything as a lesson, and or as a positive and negative input. Like it can impact you in a negative way. It can impact you in a positive way. But whatever life throws at you, just don't let it bring you down. To the end of the day, I know God has a plan and a purpose for me, and I know one day I'm gonna succeed, and I'm gonna do what I was meant to do. I'm gonna do what I want. I'm gonna be able to sit there and I want to have a family. I'm hoping I'm able to have a family. I want to be able to have that dream of having a wife that respects me for who I am, and at least having kids, and then watching my grandkids grow up. But yeah, guys, um, yeah, it's been it's been rough, but I've been able to get by. I was in credit card debt. I owed like $300. I know people say it's not a lot, but when you have two parents that support you no matter what, you just gotta have a good backbone for it. Like I can truly say my mom and dad, and my sisters, they they helped me, you know, and I love them for that. You know, I made decisions in my life that I'm not proud of, but everyone still loves me. They show love for me. My friends, they they're there for me too when I need them. And I just want to say, like, I'm grinding with them. Like, I'm not focused on a relationship right now. I'm finding self love for me, and I think that's the best piece of advice for everyone. Like, to just love yourself first before you throw yourself into any relationship. And if you do end up finding that person, like, just like, and that they're special, like, just don't fuck it up. Like, just be communicative. Like, be like have communication. Be honest with each other, and love each other, man. Like, be there for each other when times are tough. But yeah, so that's a life update. Um, you know, I love you guys. You already know the drill. Your boy. Everybody be safe. I love y'all. Peace out.